Horses are amazing animals with incredible beauty, graceful elegance, and natural intelligence. The domestication of horses began more than 5,000 years ago. These animals have become loyal helpers and best friends to humans. Amazingly, modern research shows that there is a special emotional bond between humans and horses that goes far beyond ordinary interaction. Today, there are more than 250 different breeds of horses, and in this video I invite you to get acquainted with the rarest and most unusual among them. Enjoy watching. In the Badlands of southwestern North Dakota lives a remarkable semi-wild horse breed known as the Nakota. These horses appeared in the 19th century as a result of crossing various breeds of local Native American horses with Spanish horses. In the early 20th century, when ranch owners joined forces with the authorities in the fight for local lands, Nakota horses were almost completely exterminated. However, some of them managed to survive. In the 1940s, Theodore Roosevelt National Park was established in this region, and it was then that some individuals of this breed were discovered. Today, breeders are actively working to increase the population of Nakota horses, some of which still live in the wild in the national park. Nakotas are hardy horses with strong health. Their height at the withers ranges from 142 to 150 centimeters. However, within this breed, a second type is also distinguished, which appeared as a result of several selections in the late 20th century. Their exterior is closer to that of American quarter horses. This type is characterized by a taller height which can reach up to 173 centimeters. Today, the second type of Nakota horses is used for ranch work, while the first type mainly lives in the wild. Choctaw horses are not just a horse breed, but also a chapter in the history of the Native American peoples. The ancestors of this breed were brought by Spanish conquistadors in the 15th and 16th centuries. Their breeding was taken up by the Choctaw tribe, who lived on lands now part of the modern states of Alabama and Mississippi. The Indians themselves called their horses Isuba, which can be translated as deer-like. These horses played an important role in the life of the tribe. Thanks to them, the Indians were able to increase the efficiency of their hunting and significantly develop trade in deer hides. Unfortunately, armed conflicts with conquerors and the forced relocation of Indians to reservations led to a significant reduction in the population of this breed. In the mid-20th century, Choctaw horses were on the verge of extinction. In 2009, there were only about 200 individuals of this breed. Fortunately, a Choctaw woman named Monique Schieffer began a campaign to preserve this unique horse breed. To this end, she organized an entire breeding program. Thus, the Choctaw gained a chance for revival. Choctaw horses are considered a small-sized breed. Their height at the withers ranges from 137 to 147 centimeters. They have a distinctive appearance with a broad forehead and narrow chest. The coloration of these horses is very diverse and includes bay, black, chestnut, roan, and other colors. The fjord horse is a true pride of Norway, as this breed is one of the oldest and purest in the world. The ancestors of these horses existed as far back as 30,000 years ago, and they migrated to the territory of present-day Norway around 4,000 years ago. The Vikings played a special role in the development of the breed, engaging in its selection around 2,000 years ago. Fjord horses became indispensable helpers to the Vikings. They served as working animals and played an important role in conquest campaigns to Iceland and Scotland. Interestingly, their participation in these campaigns had a significant impact on the development of Icelandic horses and Highland Scottish ponies. Over their long life in Norway, fjords adapted to the harsh climate. In winter, their bodies are covered with thick fur that protects them not only from frost, but also from strong winds. Fjord horses belong to the category of light draft horses. Their height at the withers is 150 centimeters and their weight is about 500 kilograms. However, despite their small size, representatives of this breed possess great strength and endurance. They easily overcome difficult trails both in harness and under saddle. Fjords have a gentle and calm temperament. They are very patient, kind, and obedient. For this reason, they are often used for hippotherapy and tourist riding. Fjord horses can confidently be called one of the most unique breeds, as they have managed to adapt to modern life while preserving their ancient genotype almost unchanged for thousands of years. The history of the Gypsy Vanner horse breed, also known as the Tinker or Irish Cob, began in the 15th century when gypsies brought their piebald-colored horses to the British Isles. There, these horses mixed with local breeds, which led to the emergence of the Irish Cob. Tinkers helped gypsies in their migrations and for a long time were not considered a separate breed. Their official recognition occurred only in 1996, when the Irish Cob Association was founded and the first official foundation stallion of the breed was registered, a stallion named Cushtibok. Tinkers are small in stature, from 135 to 160 centimeters. A characteristic feature of these horses is a massive head with a beard and convex profile, as well as a large muscular body and strong legs. Their appeal is enhanced by their stunning thick mane, forelock, lush tail, and abundant feathering on the legs. The piebald coat of these horses is divided into three types: Overo, Tobiano, and Mixed. Irish Cobs are versatile horses. They are excellent for both riding and harness work. Tinkers are known for their calmness, balance, and kindness. Their luxurious appearance, combined with a gentle temperament and intelligence, makes them popular both for participating in shows and for recreational riding. The Appaloosa is a remarkable horse breed with a unique appearance and a complex breeding history. These horses emerged thanks to the selective breeding by the Nez Perce tribe, who crossed various breeds, including the horses of Spanish conquistadors and spotted horses. The indigenous people managed to develop a versatile and hardy breed that helped them in both everyday tasks and hunting. In 1877, the American government demanded that the Nez Perce tribe relocate to a designated reservation. However, Chief Joseph decided to lead his people to Canada. Over 3 months, the tribe traveled more than 2,500 kilometers and was attacked 13 times by armed Americans. As a result of these skirmishes, many Nez Perce people perished, along with about 2,000 horses. These events almost led to the complete extinction of the breed. Fortunately, thanks to the efforts of a small group of people, the Appaloosa was restored, and in 1938, a dedicated breed club was founded. A unique feature of the Appaloosa is its bright and memorable spotted coat. Interestingly, the spots cover not only the horse's fur, but also its skin. Other characteristic features of the breed include striped hooves and a white sclera of the eye, which gives these horses an especially expressive look. In terms of size, the Appaloosa is a medium-sized horse. Representatives of this breed stand between 142 and 163 centimeters at the withers and weigh about 450 kilograms. Despite their elegant build, these horses are incredibly hardy. This trait was highly valued during the indigenous people's military campaigns and continues to be appreciated today. All horses possess incredible beauty, grace, and elegance, but among them the Akalteki breed stands out. It only takes one glance at a representative of this breed for people to fall in love forever. The main feature of these horses is their coat. It has a unique sheen and reflects light like a precious metal. Another distinctive trait of acquainted horses is their eyes. Most individuals have blue eyes, which combined with their elegant build creates a truly fairy tale appearance. The breeding history of this breed spans more than 2 millennia. These magnificent horses were the pride of the Parthian Empire. The breed was so highly valued that, according to Hungarian Orientalist Arminius Vamberi, these horses were valued more than wives, more than children, and even more than one's own life. However, over time, attitudes toward horses changed, and the breed was preserved only in Turkmenistan. Acquainted horses are incredibly resilient and can cover vast distances in extreme conditions. They withstand both high and low temperatures and can adapt to prolonged lack of food and water. These horses are rather willful but become deeply attached to their owner. The acquainted are national pride of Turkmenistan. Their images appear on the national emblem and currency of the country. The history of the Newfoundland pony breed began in the 17th century when European sailors started settling the shores of Canada. They brought with them various pony breeds, including Dartmoor, Exmoor, Fell ponies, Highland ponies, and many others. Thus, by the early 20th century, the mixing of all these breeds had formed a single breed known as the Newfoundland pony. Such a diverse ancestry allowed these horses to adapt well to local natural conditions and gain all the necessary working qualities. These hardy ponies became indispensable helpers to the residents of Newfoundland Island. They were used for heavy work in the difficult terrain. Unfortunately, the mechanization of agriculture and the sad history of animals being shipped to the mainland for slaughter almost led to the extinction of these ponies. Only thanks to the efforts of a small group of breeders was the Newfoundland pony preserved. Today, their population is about 500 individuals. Representatives of this breed are relatively large ponies. Their height at the withers can reach 147 centimeters and their weight 360 kilograms. These ponies have small heads, muscular necks, and short, sturdy legs. Their coat color can be gray, black, chestnut, bay, or roan, with cream and dawn colors being rarer. Today, about 50 representatives of this breed live in the United States, while most continue to live on their native island, remaining faithful helpers to local residents. The Soraya is one of the rarest ancient horse breeds currently endangered. The history of these horses began more than 6,000 years ago when the inhabitants of the Iberian Peninsula started using them as domestic animals. For a long time, this breed was considered extinct, but in 1920, breeder Rui d'Andrade discovered a wild herd of 30 Soraya horses in a remote area between the Sor and Raya rivers. Today, his grandson, José Luis d'Andrade, continues the work of preserving this unique breed. Soraya horses have a rather primitive appearance. They are small, up to 150 centimeters at the withers, with narrow heads and convex profiles, long thin ears, and a characteristic grulo coat collar with dark stripes. These horses are incredibly hardy. They can also maintain their working abilities in various climates into old age. Despite the fact that modern Soraya horses lived in the wild for a long time, they behave very friendly and calmly with humans. Moreover, these horses are very intelligent and easy to train. The American Cream Draft Horse is a rare breed of draft horses developed in the USA. The breed got its name from a mare from which all modern horses descend. Her name was Old Granny and her coat color was cream. The American Cream Horse Association was founded in 1944, and by 1950 the breed had more than 200 individuals. However, during the Great Depression, people could not afford to maintain horses, so the development of the breed stopped and resumed only in the 1980s. Despite all attempts to continue breeding cream horses, their population grows very slowly. The main feature of this breed is its unique coat color, which comes in two variations, cream and white. Another highlight of the American Cream Draft horse is the color of its eyes. They can be amber or blue. This trait, combined with the coat color, gives the breed a fairy tale appearance. American cream horses are known not only for their beauty, but also for excellent working qualities. They are used for transporting heavy loads, for plowing, and also as riding horses. Representatives of this breed have a broad chest, sloped shoulders, and a short, strong back. Their height at the withers can exceed 170 centimeters, and their weight can be over 820 kilograms. Like most draft horses, American creams have a calm temperament. They are very obedient and easy to train. Today, this breed is most widespread in North America, although some representatives can be found in other parts of the world. The Dales is a British pony breed that originated in the Dales valleys of Yorkshire. The ancestry of these small horses goes back to the time of the Roman Empire, but the breed itself was formed in the 14th century when lead mining was active in the Dales region. At that time, ponies were indispensable helpers. They helped transport heavy carts filled with refined lead. It is believed that the breed descends from the old Frisian horse, which came to England from continental Europe. The Dales inherited their predominantly black coat color from these ancestors. In later periods, several more waves of crossbreeding with other breeds took place. Dales ponies were actively used not only for transporting lead, but also in agriculture on mountain farms, as the breed has excellent working qualities. In addition, these ponies helped the British Army during the First and Second World Wars. After World War II, the breed was on the verge of extinction, but thanks to the efforts of Yorkshire breeders, Dales ponies continue to help people to this day. Dales ponies stand up to 147 centimeters at the withers. They have a sturdy, compact build and muscular legs with feathered manes. Most representatives of this breed are black, but gray, brown, and other colors also occur. Dales ponies are known for their kind and calm nature, excellent working qualities, endurance, and great strength. They are actively used by farmers and also participate in various equestrian disciplines, including dressage, show jumping, and eventing. Today, it is hard for us to imagine Native Americans without horses, as they are directly associated with these animals. However, in reality, Native Americans lived without horses for a long time. Horses arrived on the American continent in 1519 when the Spanish conquistador Hernán Cortés began the conquest of Mexico. He brought more than a dozen horses of different breeds. Later, other colonizers also began bringing these animals to the Americas. Over time, Native Americans realized that horses could be excellent helpers and began breeding them, capturing individuals that had escaped from the colonizers. It was previously believed that Native Americans began actively using horses in the second half of the 17th century. This opinion was based on the fact that, thanks to horses, the Pueblo tribe was able to launch a successful uprising against the Spanish colonizers in 1680. However, modern research has shown that Native Americans began breeding these animals no later than the first half of the 17th century, nearly 100 years before this historic event. The appearance of horses became a very important chapter in Native American history. These animals completely changed their way of life and culture. Thanks to these animals, Native Americans significantly increased the range of their military expeditions, made bison hunting easier, and improved trade efficiency. The number of horses each community member owned demonstrated their social status and wealth. In addition, Native Americans learned to handle these animals masterfully. developing special riding techniques and breeding new breeds. The best horsemen among the Native Americans were considered to be the Comanche, Ute, and Crow tribes. They learned to control horses with minimal body and knee movements, using the bridle only when necessary. Horses became not just a means of transportation but a key element of the culture and way of life of the indigenous people of America. The Caspian horse is one of the oldest domesticated breeds in the world. The history of this breed dates back to the 3rd millennium BCE. Images of the ancestors of these horses can be seen on ancient bas-relief in the ancient Persian city of Persepolis, as well as on the golden model of a chariot from the Oxus treasure. The Persian Empire used the ancestors of these horses both for riding and in chariots during hunting. These Persian horses were considered an extinct breed until Iranian horse breeder Louis Firouz discovered several representatives of this ancient lineage in northern Iran. A thorough study of these horses confirmed their direct relation to Persian steeds. After this, breeders began working to revive this amazing breed. Caspian horses are small, about 110 centimeters at the withers. Despite this, they have the physique of regular horses. Thus, Caspian horses look like miniature copies of large steeds, not like ponies. Today, Caspian horses are a very rare breed and are of particular interest to enthusiasts of unusual horses. RAREST ponies are an ancient breed from the Scottish Hebridean Islands. These horses, also known as Western Isles ponies, have a rich breeding history rooted in Celtic and Norse selection. Amazingly, this breed has maintained its purity to this day thanks to the remote location of the island of RAREST. A recognizable feature of the RAREST ponies is their predominantly gray coat, as well as thick, waterproof fur and a large head with a broad forehead. The height at the withers of these horses ranges from 122 to 137 centimeters, and their bodies appear somewhat elongated and quite massive. RAREST ponies are known for their docile and friendly nature. For this reason, they are excellent for children. These horses successfully participate in various equestrian disciplines. In addition to their good temperament, RAREST ponies are also famous for their endurance. Some Scottish farmers still use these horses for draft work. Unfortunately, today the population of RAREST ponies is very small, but breeders are doing everything possible to change that and prevent this amazing breed from disappearing forever. The Bashkir Curly Horse is a small-sized horse breed that originated in the harsh conditions of the Bashkir steppes and mountains. A unique feature of these horses is their curly coat. In winter, the coat becomes especially thick and lush, while in summer, it changes to a less wavy texture. Some individuals even lose their mane and tail in the warm season, which grow back in winter. Today, this breed is divided into 3 distinct types. The first is the mountain type, the second is the steppe type, and the third is the American type. All of these types are well adapted to extreme cold and can move freely through deep snow. In addition, the hard hooves of this breed do not require horseshoes, as nature has equipped these horses with everything necessary for survival in harsh conditions. Bashkir curly horses are short, up to 142 centimeters at the withers, but have a sturdy and quite massive build. This breed is known for its calm temperament, friendliness, and excellent trainability. Moreover, Bashkir curlies literally strive to be useful to humans and gladly perform any work entrusted to them. It is worth noting that this breed is completely hypoallergenic. All of these features and good working qualities attracted the attention of American breeders. Since 1971, a special stud book has been maintained in the USA to improve the breed. The Suffolk Punch, also known as the Suffolk Horse, is a draft horse breed that originated in eastern England. These horses first appeared in the 15th century in the English county of Suffolk. Interestingly, all modern horses of this breed are descendants of a single stallion that was officially registered in the British Stud Book in 1760. For a long time, these horses were used by English farmers for agricultural work. They gained widespread popularity for several reasons. Suffolk Punches are very unpretentious in terms of maintenance and consume significantly less feed than other breeds, despite being draft horses. In addition, they are highly efficient both in harness and when plowing. Suffolk horses have an average height at the withers of about 165 centimeters. They feature a large head, strong neck, and powerful legs with a cannon bone circumference of up to 25 centimeters. A unique feature of Suffolk horses is the anatomy of their limbs. The hind legs of these horses are set closer together than the front legs. Moreover, representatives of this breed lack feathering on their legs, which is quite rare among draft horses. Suffolk Punches have a calm and gentle temperament, high intelligence, and a special friendliness towards children. For this reason, this breed is very versatile. Today, Suffolk horses are successfully used for farming as well as riding. The Brabant is a large draft horse breed from Belgium. This breed appeared at the end of the 19th century through the crossing of Flemish and Ardennes breeds. Initially, they served exclusively Belgian farmers, but after World War II, the excellent working qualities of this breed became known in other countries. It was then that differences in breed standards emerged. In Belgium, breeders sought to produce even more massive individuals, while in the USA, breeders aimed to make the horses taller and lighter. Brabants are very large horses. On average, their height at the withers is 171 centimeters and their weight is about 900 kilograms. However, some individuals of this breed are true giants. For example, the tallest Brabant was a stallion named Big Jake. His height at the withers was 210 centimeters. The heaviest was a horse named Brooklyn Supreme. At a height of 198 centimeters, he weighed 1,451 kilograms. Today, Brabants are a versatile horse breed. They are used for agricultural work and also participate in various competitions, including strength contests. As a pair, these horses can move loads up to 7 tons. Despite their impressive size, Brabants have a calm and even-tempered nature. They perform tasks effortlessly and are easy to train. The Danish horse breed Knapstrupe can be considered the most unusual breed, all thanks to its unique spotted coat. These horses first appeared in 1812 as a result of crossing a chestnut mare with a leopard gene and a solid-colored stallion. In 1971, Appaloosa horse genes were added to the breed. The main feature of Knapstrupes is their distinctive spotted coat, resembling the coat of Dalmatian dogs. At the same time, each horse of this breed has its own unique coloring with spots of different colors, sizes, and shapes. In build, these horses are similar to Appaloosa horses. They have a neat, medium-sized head, arched neck, massive body with a deep chest, and slender legs. The height at the withers averages 155 centimeters, and the weight ranges from 500 to 650 kilograms. Knapstrupes are not only stunning in appearance, but also have a very good temperament. They are kind, intelligent, and very obedient. Moreover, they are completely devoid of aggression and unpredictability in behavior. For this reason, children often train on these horses. Knapstrupes are versatile in their use. They are suitable both for riding and light harness work. Today, this breed is a true national treasure of Denmark, combining beauty, strength, working qualities, and a unique character. The history of the Canadian horse breed began in the 17th century. Between 1665 and 1670, 3 shipments of the best horses from the stables of Louis XIV were sent to French colonies in Canada. These horses were direct descendants of the main royal stud stallion. All of them were small in size, but had sturdy builds, thick manes, and hairy legs. The stallions were raised in royal stables for 3 years and then given to farmers. Thus, through the crossbreeding of these horses, a breed gradually formed, which became known as the Canadian horse. Canadian horses are of medium size. Their height at the withers ranges from 140 to 163 centimeters. Their distinguishing features include expressive eyes, a muscular neck, strong legs, and a lush mane and tail. Canadian horses come in various colors, most often black, chestnut, and bay, and less frequently gray and cream. Canadian horses are known for their excellent temperament. They are simultaneously calm and spirited, intelligent and obedient. Additionally, this breed possesses incredible endurance and withstands harsh climates well. These horses can be called universal workhorses. Today, these magnificent horses continue to participate in equestrian sports, work in police forces, carry tourists, and assist on farms. In 2002, the Canadian Parliament officially recognized the Canadian horse as a national breed, a well-deserved acknowledgement of its historical and cultural significance. The Shire is a unique horse breed whose history traces back to ancient Britain. Today, the Shire is one of the largest draft horse breeds in the world. The first mentions of giant British horses date back to the 1st century when Roman invaders first saw true giants harnessed to war chariots. Due to their size, they continued to be used as war horses for many centuries. Interestingly, these horses were capable of easily carrying a knight in full armor and weaponry weighing more than 200 kilograms. Although horses eventually stopped being used in combat as they once were, Shires have managed to retain their majestic appearance. The size of these horses is impressive. On average, their height at the withers is 170 centimeters, but the best representatives of the breed can grow taller than 185 centimeters. The weight of these giants ranges from 800 to 1,200 kilograms. The record holder among these horses is a stallion named Mammoth. His height at the withers was 219 centimeters. A distinctive feature of Shires is not only their size. These horses can also be recognized by their muscular build, broad forehead, and of course, their feathering, long hair on the lower legs. Interestingly, despite their gigantic size, Shires have a calm and even temperament. Another unique feature of this breed is its incredible strength. In 1924, 2 Shire geldings set a record. They managed to move a load weighing 18.5 tons. Today, Shires are used as draft horses and participate in various plowing and weight-pulling competitions. Moreover, it is representatives of this breed that take part in the parades of the Queen's household cavalry. The Galiceño is an amazing breed of miniature horses from Mexico. Their origin dates back to 1519, when Spanish conquistador Hernán Cortés brought 16 horses to South America. Among them were Galician ponies, Soraya, Garano, and other breeds. After Cortés, other colonizers also began bringing various horses to Mexico. Over time, many of them escaped or were released into the wild, forming feral herds in the mountainous regions. The local people gradually began capturing them and using them for their needs. Galiceños outwardly resemble miniature copies of regular horses. Their height at the withers is 122 to 137 centimeters, and their weight 250 to 340 kilograms. From ponies, they inherited not only small stature but also a short, muscular neck and a powerful chest. Galliceños truly have a unique appearance and do not resemble any other breed. In Mexico, Galliceños are highly valued for their robust health, determination, endurance, and vitality. They are suitable for riding, transporting goods, and field work. These horses are also great for children because they are not only compact in size, but also have a calm and balanced temperament. And that's all from me. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell icon. Your engagement is the best reward for me. Thank you for watching. See you soon. Bye.